Hello everyone, I'm your host Prachi and this is Yoga with Keeping Zen. For today's practice, you'll need a block. If you don't have a block, you can use a stack of books. Let's begin. Maybe in a comfortable cross-legged seated position. You can either lean against the wall or place a pillow under your hips. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaw. We're just going to take a few deep breaths here. As you inhale, fill up your belly, and as you exhale, exhale completely. And now take a deep inhalation for a round of kapalbhati. So 1 deep inhalation, fill your stomach, and 10 sharp exhalations through your nose. If you have high blood pressure, avoid this. Just continue with taking deep breaths. But if you don't have any blood pressure issues, then we're going to do 3 rounds of kapalbhati. So 1 deep inhalation and 10 sharp exhalations through your nose. And when you're done, let out all the air from inside with 1 full exhalation. Excellent. Now roll your neck from side to side just a couple of times to get some movement going. Place your right hand on the mat next to you. Lift your left arm up, and as you exhale, bend to the right. For a nice stretch on the left side of your body, make sure your chest is not caving in. Your shoulders are back, chest is up. And as you inhale, come back to center. Exhale, relax. Inhale, bring your right arm up. And as you exhale, bend to the left. If it's comfortable for you, look up towards your armpit. If not, that's fine. You can just look ahead. But make sure you're not allowing your chest to cave in. And as you inhale, come back to center. Exhale and relax. Now as you inhale, lift your left arm and turn to your right. Look over your right shoulder. Gently place your right hand on top of your knee, twisting from the belly. And take a few deep breaths here. Next inhalation, come back to center and twist to the other side. So your right hand on your left knee, your left hand behind you, and look over your left shoulder. As you inhale, come back to center and relax. On the next inhalation, bring both arms up, exhale and bend forward. Inhale, lift your head and walk your hands back. And now we'll come to standing. Bring your feet together, suck your belly in, and imagine that your pelvic girdle is a bowl full of water. The water is up to the rim, and your challenge, your task is to not let a single drop spill. So you want your pelvic girdle to be perfectly aligned, parallel to the ground. And as you inhale, come up on your toes. And as you exhale, bring your heels down, lift your toes up. One more time. Inhale, come up on your toes, all the way up. It's like there's a string pulling you up. Exhale, bring your heels down, lift your toes. Once again. Inhale, come up on your toes. Exhale, bring your heels down and lift your toes. Inhale, up on your toes, up, 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 up. Exhale, bring your heels down and lift your toes. One more time. Inhale, come up on your toes. Exhale, heels down, toes up. Very good. And now we'll move to the top of the mat for some surya namaskars. So inhale, bring your arms up, and as you exhale, bend forward, bend your knees. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, bring your hands down and move your right leg back. Inhale, look up and bring your left leg back, coming into a plank. Exhale, chaturanga. And as you inhale, come up into an upward dog. Or you can do a cobra if that's what you need to do right now. Come into a plank and exhale back into a downward dog. You can bend your knees here or just stay still. Either way, make sure your knees are not locked and you have a slight bend in your knees. Shoulders away from your ears. On the next inhalation, bring your right leg up and forward. Left leg forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend forward, bend your knees. And as you inhale, come all the way up. Exhale and relax. Very good. Now the other side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend forward, bend your knees. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bring your left leg back this time. Right leg back, coming into a plank. Bring your chest down into a chaturanga. Just hover above the ground here. Make sure your chest doesn't touch the floor. Inhale, come up into an upward dog or a cobra, whatever works for you. Up into a plank just for one quick second and exhale back into a downward dog. Inhale, bring your left leg up and forward. Look ahead. Right leg forward. Look up, come into a flat back. Exhale, bend forward and inhale all the way up. Exhale and relax. One more time. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, bend forward, bend your knees. Inhale, look up, come into a flat back. Exhale, bring your right leg back and left leg back into a plank, chaturanga. Chest doesn't touch the floor. Inhale, come up into an upward dog or a cobra. Exhale into a plank and downward dog. Inhale, right leg up and forward between your hands. Left leg forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bend forward, bend your knees. Keep your knees soft always. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale and relax. Well done, guys. We're going to do one more round. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, bend forward, bend your knees. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bend forward. Sorry, I got confused here. Bring your left leg back. And your right leg back. Come into a plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up into an upward dog. Exhale, plank and downward dog. You can move around here if you like, or if you want to stay still, that's totally fine. Or you can do this stretch with me. Bring your right foot across and bend your left knee. Left foot across and bend your right knee. Inhale, lift your left leg and bring it forward. Foot between your palms. Join the right leg. look up, exhale, bend down, inhale all the way up, exhale and relax. Very good. And now turn to the long side of your mat. Bring your feet slightly wider than hip distance, toes pointing out, heels in. Not too wide, you want to be just slightly wider. And as you inhale, lengthen your chest, lengthen your spine, and exhale, squat down into a malasana. You don't have to go all the way deep, just as much as you can. Inhale up, exhale down without letting your heels lift. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Your heels stay on the floor. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale and down. One more time. Inhale up and exhale and down. And this time we're going to stay here. So join your palms in front of your chest. Push your knees back with your elbows. You can move side to side like I'm moving, or you can stay still, whatever works for you. Bring your palms down. Inhale, straighten your legs and bend your right knee. Stretch your left leg and open your chest to the left. Your left foot points to the ceiling. Exhale, come down. And now switch sides. Bend your left knee. Right leg stretches and open your chest to the right. And back to center. We'll do a quick wide-legged forward bend here. So move your feet apart, wider. Heels pointing out, toes in. As you exhale, just sink down. And inhale. Bring your chest up. Walk your feet together. And meet me back at the top of the mat. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, bend forward, bend your knees. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bring your right leg back, left leg back. One more chaturanga here. I love doing chaturangas, as you can tell. Inhale, come up into an upward dog. Exhale, plank and downward dog. And now as you inhale, bring your right leg back and forward. Pivot your left foot and come up into a warrior one. And take 5 deep breaths here. Make sure you can see your toes, that your knee is not hyperextending. And move to warrior two. So here too, you should be able to see your toes when you look down. Your knee directly above your ankle. And as you inhale, let's do a reverse warrior. No weight on the hand that's at the back. Exhale, come forward into a side angle. So you could use a block here or your stack of books if the floor is too low for you, and you can adjust the height wherever you need to be. Because you don't want to be slouching forward in this pose. So if you can't bring your hand down or bring your fingers down, I suggest you use a block. Few breaths here. As you inhale, come back into warrior two. Exhale, frame your foot. Bring your right leg back. And one more chaturanga. Inhale up into an upward dog or a cobra. Exhale, plank and downward dog. We just pause at the plank as we transition from upward dog to downward dog. It's a good way, it's a nice subtle way to strengthen your shoulders. So make sure you don't skip the plank. Inhale, lift your left leg and bring it forward between your hands. Pivot your right foot, come up into a warrior one. And let's switch to warrior two. So your knee directly above the ankle, your arms parallel to the ground, to the floor, shoulders dropped down, and inhale, come into a reverse warrior. No weight on your right hand here. Just gently place your right hand on your thigh and come into a side angle. If you need to use a block or a stack of books, please do so. Inhale, back into warrior two. Frame your foot. Come back into a plank, chaturanga. Inhale, come up into an upward dog. Pausing for a second in the plank and exhale back into a downward dog. Just enjoy this sweet little break because now we're going to repeat the warrior sequence with one breath in each pose. So we're just going to inhale, exhale, in and out of each pose and keep moving through it. Alright, inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, bring it forward. Inhale, up into warrior one. Exhale, right into warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. I forgot to do it here, but please do it. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, frame your foot back into plank, chaturanga, upward dog and downward dog. And now the other side. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, frame your foot. Come into a plank, chaturanga, upward dog, and back into a downward dog. Well done, guys. Inhale, look up and walk your feet forward. And exhale, bend forward, bend your knees. Grab the opposite elbow and we're going to come into a ragdoll. So you want to relax your head, make it completely heavy, let it drop down. You'll feel a release in your lower back, which is great. After all the chaturangas, you definitely need it. So just relax here. Make sure you keep a generous bend in your knees. And as you inhale, roll all the way up. Bend back, support your lower back, and come back to center. Great, let's turn to the long side of the mat once again. This time your feet stay parallel, and now you turn your right foot out at a 90-degree angle. Extend your arms, and we're going to get into a triangle pose. So here too, you want to keep a soft bend in your right knee. And don't let your chest cave in. The point here is not to bring your hand down or your fingers touching the mat. You want to stay up, use your core to stay up. And keep your chest open, not caving in. Inhale, come up and come into a reverse triangle. So your right hand up, your left hand behind you. A soft bend in your right knee and look up. Exhale, come into a warrior two on the right side. So bend your knee and come into a warrior two. And as you inhale, come into a reverse warrior. Straighten your leg. Exhale, back into a triangle. Look up at your left hand if that's comfortable for you. If it's too much for your neck, then just look ahead. Or you can even look down. Inhale, back into warrior two. Frame your foot. Come into a plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up into an upward dog. and back into a downward dog. Walk your feet forward and once again come into a nice relaxed ragdoll. So just to release your back a little bit, keep your head heavy, let it hang. You can move from side to side if you like, or just stay still with your knees bent. And as you inhale, roll up all the way, bend back, keep your knees bent, inhale, come back to center. One more time, let's come to the long side of the mat and we'll repeat the flow on the other side. So turn your left foot out, extend your arms and bend to the left for a triangle. And inhale, come up into a reverse triangle. Your right arm behind you, left arm up, and if it's comfortable for you, look at your left armpit, otherwise just look ahead. Now bend your right knee and come into warrior two. And from here come into a reverse warrior. Now straighten your leg and come into a triangle one more time. Inhale, look up or ahead, and warrior two. Frame your foot back into a plank, chaturanga. Inhale up into an upward dog. Short pause in a plank. Exhale back into a downward dog. Walk your feet forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale and relax. Let's meet back on the long side of the mat. Bring your feet wide, heels out, toes in. Bring your hands on your waist. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and as you exhale, bend forward. Bring your palms down. Inhale, come into a flat back or a wide-legged downward dog. As you exhale, bend forward, going deeper into your forward bend. I want you to walk your hands back between your feet, all the way back. And if you can, grab the opposite edge of the mat. So the long side of the mat behind you, I want you to grab that with your fingers, with your hands. And make sure the mat stays on the floor though. You don't pull it towards you. You are letting the mat pull you towards itself. Bring your palms back down or forward. Walk your hands all the way forward like you would in a downward dog. Shoulders away from your ears. And walk your hands back to the center. Bring your right hand to the center of your feet. Extend your left arm up, coming into a twist. Now the other side, left hand in the center. Right arm up, exhale and down. And bring your hands back to your waist, straighten your back and inhale, come up. Bring your heels in, toes pointing out. And now we're going to do some goddess squats. I love these. So as you exhale, bend your knees and come down. Inhale up. You want a nice wide distance between your feet. So this is not like a regular squat. It's a wide squat. So as you inhale, come up. Exhale, bend down. Keep your back straight. You're not leaning forward. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Just follow your breath and you'll have fun with it. And now stay down. And as you inhale, lift your toes. Exhale, bring your heels down. Inhale, lift your toes. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift your toes. Exhale, down. Nice, guys. Come on, keep at it. Inhale, lift your heels Have I been saying lift your toes? I mean lift your heels. Come up on your toes. Exhale, heels down. Very good, guys. And now come to the front of the mat. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, bend forward. Bend your knees. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bring your right leg back, left leg back. Come into a plank. I promise you we're almost done. Chaturanga. Inhale, come up into an upward dog. Short pause in a plank. Exhale, back into a downward dog. And now as you inhale, lift your right leg and bring your right knee to your right hand, close to your right wrist, and come into a pigeon pose. So here you want your right foot flexed, you want your hips squared, nice and squared, and if you can bring your shin parallel to the front of the mat, that's great. Otherwise it's fine as long as your hips are squared. And if your body allows you today to bend forward and come deeper into the pose, then bring your elbows down and just relax. Congratulations, guys, you did it. We are done with all the tough parts of our practice today, and now we're just going to relax here and let our body cool down. If you like, you can bring your forehead down and just breathe here. Just breathe into the pose. Enjoy the music and just breathe. Inhale, come up slowly. Tuck your left foot in. Bring your right leg back all the way into one-legged downward dog. Bend your right knee and just draw little circles with your toes. So just moving the ankle a little bit. And bring your foot down, coming into a downward dog. Inhale, bring your left leg up and forward. Left knee to your left wrist for a pigeon pose. So remember, left foot stays flexed and your hips stay squared in this. If you want, you can put a block or a pillow or a rolled up blanket under your left hip if you just want that support. And if your body allows you today to go deeper into the pose, then bring your elbows down and just enjoy being here, just breathing, relaxing, letting your body cool down. And if you like, you can bring your forehead down, make a little pillow for yourself with your forearms, and rest your forehead on your arms. And now slowly come up. Tuck your right toes in. Inhale, left leg back. Bend your left knee and draw little circles with your left foot. Just stretching and releasing that ankle. Inhale, and as you exhale, come into a downward dog. Very good, guys. Look to your left, look to your right, and either step or jump and sit through. Now turn to the long side of the mat. I'm sorry, my dog decided to join us today for yoga. I hope that's fine with you. Anyway, bring your right hand down, extend your left arm up, and as you exhale, bend to the right. And just notice if you feel a difference in your body, if you feel more open as you repeat this exercise. And now switch sides. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale, come back to center and relax. And now lie down on your back. Bend your knees. Feet stay on the floor. And now bend your right knee. Bring your right ankle on top of your left thigh, coming into a supine pigeon. So bring your left knee close to your chest and grab your shin if you can. If that's too much for you, then you can grab the back of your thigh. And we're just going to stay here. Make sure your upper back is not lifted off the mat. Keep both feet flexed and relax. And now cross your right knee over your left and come into a twist. So today we're going to tuck the hand under the head just for an extra stretch in your armpit. You'll feel an extra stretch in your armpit as you do this. So keep your elbow on the floor, shoulder on the floor. And inhale, come back to center, switch sides. So your left foot on top of your right thigh. Wrap your arms around your right shin or the back of the thigh if the shin is too much for you. Your upper back stays on the mat. And just relax here, feet flexed. And now cross your knee over, coming into a twist on the right side. And bend your left arm, tuck your left hand under your head and look up at the ceiling with your left elbow and your left shoulder on the floor. Now inhale, come back to center and stretch your legs for Savasana. So let your feet roll out. Bring your hands, your arms to by your side, palms facing up, shoulders roll back and down. Relax your jaw, relax your face, relax your hips. Relax your tongue and let your entire body relax here so you can soak in the wonderful benefits of your practice today. I'm going to let you rest for a couple of minutes. Enjoy the music, enjoy your breath, and enjoy your open and supple body. Alright, guys, let's start bringing our body back. So, move your fingers gently, slowly, move your toes. Turn your neck from side to side. Take a deep inhalation and bring your arms over your head. And give yourself a nice full body stretch for the day ahead. Bend your knees, turn to the right, and slowly sit up. We're going to end our practice today with some more pranayam. So we started today with kapalbhati and we're going to finish today with anulom vilom. Anulom vilom is an excellent balancing breath. So I want you to bring your right hand to your face, to your nose, and with your ring finger, just close your left nostril and take a deep inhalation from the right nostril. And now switch sides. So with your right thumb, close the right nostril and exhale through the left nostril. Now as you inhale through the left nostril and exhale through the right nostril. One more time, inhale through the right, exhale through the left, inhale through the left, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right, exhale through the left, and last time, inhale through the left, exhale through the right. Now as you do this, I want you to inhale to the count of 4 and exhale to the count of 8. So inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well done, guys. And take a deep inhalation and one full exhalation. Rub your palms together, bring them to your eyes. And thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed your class. See you next week. Until then, keep Zen.